Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the session. How are you all doing? You can just type in the chat and let me know how your school week is going. Camojelo, thank you. That's a thumbs up there. Great. What about the rest of you? We've got Lunico. Lunico, it's been a bit of a busy week. Okay. And welcome, Ayabonga. We've got Fakir as well. Fakir is a new student, I think. Hey, Coco. We've got Keke, Kazimla, Lukwazi, Luniko, Nogobonga, and Saki, RR, and Swanelo, also a new student. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And really so great to have you with us today. And as you can see on the screen, we're going to be looking at congruency and similarity. Remember the last time we were doing finding angles, and we also spoke about the names of different types of shapes, right? So we looked at different types of triangles and their shapes, right? The triangles and their names. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I'd like you to try this while we wait. Calculate the size of n. So calculate the size of angle n, which is this one here. Let's try that out. Calculate the size of n. I'll give you a few minutes and you can try that out. Remember, we've got the angles of a triangle that add up to, what does it add up to? Anybody want to tell me? What do the angles of a triangle add up to?
180.
Yes, that can help us, right? So let's try that out. So you can just let me know what the answer is for n. Type it in the chat. I don't have any answers yet. Please feel free to share. Nogubonga, Piwo, Saripa, Keke, Lutando. Please feel free to share.
So I think it's x equals 18.
18.
Yes, sir.
18. Okay, can you tell me how you got that?
So I said 2x plus 2x plus x
Okay.
plus 10
Okay, so okay, yes.
plus 2x minus 50
So it's 2x minus 50 plus 2x minus 30 plus x plus 10. Huh?
is
And what does that equal?
180 degrees.
Correct. And then
Then I minus all the x is 2x plus 2x plus x
gives us.
5x.
And then we've got, what do we do next?
Then you say equal
Yeah.
180 minus 50 minus 30 plus minus 10.
Okay, so when you take the 50 and the 30 over, it will become plus, eh?
Yes, sir.
So 5x equals to 180 plus 50 plus 30 minus 10, which gives me 250, right? So x
Yes.
will equal to then 250 divided by 5, which will be what is 250 divided by 5?
It's 50, sir.
It's 50. Okay. And the question wants n. Now n is 2x minus 30, right?
Yes, sir.
So that will be 2 times 50 minus 30. So 2 times 50 is 100 minus 30, which is 70. So the answer is 70.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is 70 degrees. Everybody got that? Are there any questions regarding this one?
Mm.
Sir, can you explain again?
Okay, which part would you like a further elaboration on?
How do you like get the? How do you do the method? So the method.
Okay, so what do the angles of a triangle add up to?
180.
180. So you're going to take all the angles on the inside and make it equal to 180, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we've got 2x plus 2x minus 50, which is the one side, which is m,
Yes,
and then 2x minus 30, which is n,
yes, sir.
and then we've got p, which is x plus 10, which is p. So
Yes,
m plus n plus p must equal to 180, right?
yes, sir.
And then we're going to say 2x minus 50 plus 2x minus 30 plus x plus 10 equals 180. Then we say 2x plus 2x plus x gives us 5x. See? 2x plus 2x plus x equals 5x, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then we're going to say 180. 180 plus 50, because we've got minus 50. When you take it over, it becomes plus 50, plus 30, because the minus, when you take it over, it will become plus, and then the plus 10 will become minus 10, right? So
Yes, sir.
180 plus 50 is
Sorry, sir.
230.
Can you come again?
180 plus 50 is 230, plus 30 is 260, minus 10 is 250. Eh? So we've got
Yes, sir.
5x equals 250, which is then x equals 50. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
then to
Yes, sir.
find n, we're going to say 2 times 50, which is 100, minus 30, which is 70. So we get 70 is the answer for n.
Oh, all right. Thank you, sir.
A pleasure. Okay, anybody else have any questions regarding this?
Oh, Bigfoot.
Hey? Sorry? Nope. Okay. Okay, so this is what we did the last time, right? Today, we're going to be looking at congruency and similarity. So we've got two things here. We've got congruency and we got similarity. So congruency, these are triangles which are exactly the same sides and the same angles, okay? So everything is exactly the same in these triangles, congruency, right? So they are reflections of each other, and the triangles are exactly the same. That is congruent, right? So triangles with exactly the same sides and angles, they're exactly the same triangles, right? So congruency, we're going to look at it in terms of, actually, I can talk about it in terms of another shape as well. Instead of triangles, we can also look at squares, things like that, right? Yeah, we could actually do that, right? So congruency, the sides of the shape are exactly the same, which then means the angles of the shape will be the same as well, right? Oh, what's happened with my marker? It's writing strangely. Let's try and fix that. There we go. The sides and angles of a shape are the same. Okay, so if we've got a figure like this, 3, 3, 4. Can you see these two shapes? We've got A, B, B, C, A, C, and the other one we've got P, Q, Q, R, R, P, right? And can you see they both have 3, 3, and 4, 3, 3, and 4. Is that right? Yeah. So they are congruent because they're exactly the same. It's just the other one is shifted differently. It's rotated, could even reflected. We just move it around, right? So the shapes are congruent. So we've got in these particular shapes, we've got A, we can say AB equals to PR, BC equals PQ, and AC equals QR, right? So we've got AB in the one equals to PR in the other. And then we've got BC in the one equals to PQ. And we've got AC equals QR in the other. Okay. So we see all of them, the three sides are equal to each other, so they are congruent. Okay, the shapes are congruent. Okay. Just have a look at that and see if that makes sense. Okay, so this is congruent. The sides are the same. And because of the sides being the same, the angles will then subsequently be the same, right? Okay. Okay. sides, and these are sides. AB, it's a side. See? Any questions regarding this? Congruency?
No, sir.
Nope. Okay. I'm going to give you now some diagrams, and we're going to draw them out and then just show how the different sides match with each other, right? So let's try this one. Actually, I should just see if I can do this. Oh, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's try this. Oh, there. Okay. And let's make this a bit bigger. Go. Write down which angles and sides are equal in the pair of congruent figures, right? So I'm going to do the first one with you. We've got PQR in UCT. So we've got PQR. So we've got triangle PQR. Number one, triangle PQR.
Mm-mm.
And we've got triangle UCT, right? So we've got PQR. Okay. So can you tell me which sides will be equal to each other here? Can you maybe scream out? Hey?
Q,
PQ equals to?
U, C,
Right. Okay. And then?
P, R,
Yeah.
U, T,
And the next one?
Q, R, C, T.
Yes. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So we've got this, the three sides that are equal to each other, right? We don't know whether they're equal. They could be something like one can be 2, 3, or 5. They're not exactly equal to each other, right? We're not sure. They don't tell us, but we just need to match them up in each triangle, right? Okay. Any questions regarding this first one? Yes?
No, sir. Everything's going good.
Okay, cool. Let us then try the next one, which is KLMUWC. Let's try that. If you can draw them out and then we can compare, right? You can just type in the chat when you're done. Okay, I've got Okay, Zoe is providing us with some answers. Lutando as well. Keep them coming, everybody. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, the different sides that are equal. Some of you have been very quiet. Keep sharing. KK, I haven't heard from you today. Are you doing okay? Kazimla, Nokubonga, Piwo, how are you doing? Saripa, please share your answers. Zoe, Swanelo, and RR. If you can just share the sides and let me know which sides are equal to each other. Okay, lots of different answers. Well, not different, lots of answers, but they're very much the same. So we've got your KL equals to UW. LM equals to WC. And then we've got the bottom. KM equals UC. I'm just having a look at some of your answers. Yes, very good. Thank you all. Yes, yes. Excellent. Thanks, Zoe. Thanks, Lutando, Samkelo. Thank you, Fakir. Thank you, Nagubonga. Thanks, Saripa, Kazimla, and the rest of you as well. Thank you. That's really great. Okay, so number 1 done, number 2 done. Let's look at number 3. Let's try those out. If you can try number 3 for me. Any questions regarding number 2? Nothing. Okay. Let's try number 3. Okay. Great. Excellent answers from all of you. Let me erase this so we can have a look and draw it up. Okay, so we've got GHI. And QRT. Okay, so we've got, let's have a look. So we've got GH equals to QR. Then we've got HI equals to RT. And we've got GI equals to QT. There we go. Just having a look at some of your answers. There we go. Excellent. Well done, everybody. That's really great. Okay. So yeah, okay, we're not going to look at the last one. I think you all understand it quite well. But yeah, thank you so much for all your contributions. Any questions?
No, sir.
No, okay.
No, sir.
Thank you. So we now come to something else which we call similar triangles. So we had congruent triangles. Now we have similar triangles. Similar triangles have all 3 angles equal to each other, but not necessarily the 3 sides, right? So similar triangles. All the angles of 2. Actually, I should say similar shapes. I'll just say shapes, right? Of 2 shapes are the same. But the lengths of the side do not need to be the same. The sides are in the same ratio. So I'm going to show you an example here. Here's two triangles here, right? Oh, I need more space. Let me make this a bit smaller. Let's do this. So we've got here 2, 3, 4. This one can be 4, 6, and 8. And then the angles must be the same. So if this one here is, say, 40, this will be 40 degrees. 60 and 80 degrees, right? So can you see the sides are in the same ratio? What is the ratio? What do we multiply the sides to go from this side to this side? What do we multiply the sides by, everybody? If you just want to scream out loud, what do you multiply the sides by to go from the left-hand side triangle to the right-hand side triangle? Okay, what are we multiplying the sides by? Each side. What do we multiply each side by to get to the one on the right? Thank you, Saripa. It's
Multiply
2.
time by 2 then.
Yes, multiply by 2, right? And who was that spoke now?
Fakir.
Okay, Fakir. So you multiply by 2, right? So you multiply each side by 2, but the angles, can you see the angles are all the same? So we've got this one equals this one. This one equals this one. And then this one equals this one, right? So the three angles equal to each other. But the sides don't need to equal to each other, but they must be in the same ratio. So the ratio of the sides needs to be the same. 2 to 3 to 4 and 4 to 6 to 8, right? Okay. But remember, for congruency, the sides need to be the same and the angles, right? Okay, so let's look. Any questions regarding this? What? Yeah? Yes? No. We get two types of notations as well. That's very important to remember. Let's look. The first one is similarity. And the next one is congruency. Okay. So when it's upright, it's similarity, and then the other one, the horizontal one, is vertical, is similarity, and then horizontal is congruency. I always remember it like this because similarity See, it's got 3 eyes. And then it looks like 3 eyes here, see? Okay, so if you want to think of it like that, you'll always remember it, right? So 3 eyes, similarity, it's got an an I, yes, SIMILARITY, similarity, and it's got the 3 eyes there, right? Okay. Okay, great. Now we can look at a question. It says here, are the triangles in each pair similar or congruent? Give a reason for your answer. So let's look at this, right? These ones, A, B, C, and D, E, F. Are they similar or congruent? And then we've got J, K, L, and TRS. Are they similar or congruent? What do you think? Number 1, we can call that A. Ooh. Ooh, this marker is really big. Let's look. Let's make it a bit smaller. This is A and B. So A, I say it is,
Congruent.
yeah, congruent.
Yes, sir.
Congruent. Okay. Those of you
A
also
is
on the live,
similar.
A similar. Okay, similar you say. Okay. Some of you say similar, some of you
A
say
is similar.
A similar. Okay. Those of you who say similar, even on the live stream, please put a thumbs up if you think A is similar. Please put a thumbs up. Also, those on the live stream, you can put thumbs up if A is similar. Thanks, Ayabonga. Who else is going to say? KK, thank you. Zoe, thank you. Who else? What about the rest of you? A is similar. Ooh, a lot of you think it's similar.
A is congruent.
A is congruent. Okay, so what do we see? In A, we've got the 3 angles equal to each other, right? So 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, and the ratio is the same, right? So the 2 triangles are similar. Okay, the triangles have the same angles. And they're in the same ratio. 4, 4, and then 4, and 8, 8, 8. So they are similar. Those of you who said congruent, why do you say they're congruent? Remember, for something to be congruent, the sides need to be the same, right? For both triangles, and they're not. The one's 4, 4, and 4, and the other one's 8. So there's a difference in the lengths of the sides, right? So this is similar. Is that okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then B, what is that? Similar or congruent? Remember, if it's congruent, the sides need to be the same. So what can we see there? Are they similar or congruent? Yes, who's going to tell me?
So I
So
think
it's similar
Why is it similar?
because the shapes, the same shape but a different size.
Yes, you're talking about the ratio, hey?
Yes, sir.
the ratio of the shapes are the same. So 3 to 4 to 5. What are we multiplying it from, going from JKL to TRS? What are we multiplying each side by?
By
Multiplying
two.
each side by 2.
Yeah, so they're similar. The ratio is the same, right?
Yes, sir.
Ratio. Very important. Is that okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the ratio is the same, right? Okay, and then we've got a last one here. Is RTUs, and then we've got the sign here. Is that similar or congruent, the sign here?
Similar.
Similar.
Yeah, similar. Are they similar to each other?
Yes, sir.
And why? Who says similar? You can type in the chat as well. You can just type yes or no. If they're similar,
So
say yes. If it's not, say no.
it's similar because it has the same shape but a different size.
Okay,
It's not similar. It's not similar.
why is that?
It's because the ratios are not the same of the both shapes are not the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
Okay, so we can't multiply each side by a certain number and it will give us the other one. Is that right? Okay, so 3 times what will give us 12? 3 times 4. 4 times what will give us 5? It's not going to be 4 as well. See, and then 5 times 4 will not give us 13. So you see the ratio is different, eh? Everybody, does that make sense? The ratio is different, eh? Yeah. We have to times 4 by 1.25 to get 5. And then to get from 5 to 13, we're going to multiply it by 2.6. Okay, so we can see the ratios are not the same. See, remember, for something to be similar, we have to multiply it by the same thing. Is that right? Everybody? Yeah, you can just let me know. Is that right? So in order for something to be similar, we have to multiply each side by the same thing to give you the second triangle. Yes? Okay. Thanks, Kamohelo. Thanks, Nokubonga. Okay, great. So yeah, so that we're not multiplying it by the same number. So the ratio is not the same, right? Thanks, Luandle. So it is not similar. Okay. Ratio differs, right? Okay, great. So yeah, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, everybody. That's all from me today. And yeah, you all take care. And I'm going to hand you over now to Coco.
Thank you, Teacher Depeche. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us today. I think that's this lesson that Teacher Depeche has just taken you guys through is so, so important. Believe it or not, you're going to use the same concept all the way until matric. So you guys must understand this. It's very important. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen quickly. Just need to make sure I'm on the right page. There we go. All right, so this is where we are at the moment. We are looking at lesson 2 on similar and congruent 2D shapes Remember, this isn't just about triangles. It can be about triangles, quadrilaterals, all of those will be exactly the same rules that Teacher Depeche just taught you guys. Okay, this is our leaderboard. And guys, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, last week we had people with 16 lessons done, and today we only have 5. Guys, I know we can do better than that. And I know I gave you a lot of homework on Monday, so there's a lot that you guys can actually get done. So I'm hoping to see it moving up a little bit more by next week. So let's see what it looks like. But well done to Piwo and Pumzile. There are quite a lot of you who did your at least 2 exercises. So well done to you guys. But I'm going to spotlight specifically Piwo and Pumzile because they are the 2 people who are always on my leaderboard. Thanks, guys. Loving this. Awesome stuff. All right, so the homework we're going to do today, we're going to go again to geometry of 2D shapes, and then we're going to look at congruency, and we're going to be looking at congruent, the lesson that you have there, and the quiz. So you're going to be doing both. And then we're also going to be doing the similarity section as well. And both of those are going to be the homework that we have for today. Again, I can't emphasize this is so important. You're going to use it all the time as you go along in your maths journey. Hopefully you guys will still be with us until your matric year, so we'll be able to help you guys with those. All right, that's it from us, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. If we can all unmute and say bye-bye to Teacher Depeche. Thank you so much, Teacher Depeche. This was great.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Take
sir.
care. Study well.
Bye, sir. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ayabonga.